Alright, this is my dad's shack that he built by hand. I need to emphasise by hand, because he literally mixed all the concrete in a wheelbarrow, hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of concrete, and loads of concrete in the wheelbarrow, and all these rocks. I'll show you all the way around, but all these rocks were collected from all over the farm. So, and all carried in the back of his old ute. So when you look at the farm, you've got rocks from all over the farm. So it's around 1,500 acre, give or take, and there's a lot of rocks up at the pit. So there's a gravel pit just up there, there's a lot of rocks, plus there's a heap of rocks over the back. So he went and did hundreds of rocks. So you can have a look all the way around each side, but it's mighty impressive. And my dad's 83. So he was 83 when he built this. So it is a beauty. All built by hand and on his own, no helpers. He even put the roof on his own. So, and this is from the other side. It's an absolute beauty of a place. Absolute beauty. I'll show you inside in a minute, but yeah. We built the rail down to it as well. So there's the shack. There's the roof and all that. Yeah, it's a terrific arrangement. Amazing amount of work that's involved to do this on your own for an 83-year-old man. So absolutely incredible. So he stole the roof from the old piggery, which is way over the back there, the old shed over there. That's the piggery. So he stole, well, old, emphasised, it hasn't been used for 30 years. So yeah, he did all that on his own. He got all the louvers and all that from over there, and that was just a recycled screen door. But mighty impressive. So this is where Dad does all his woodwork. Amazing woodworker he is. He builds incredible thing. I've done a few videos on the stuff that Dad's built. So he just builds them and then donates them, and people do raffles and all that for people in need and all that, and aged care and people who need a bit of extra help in life. That's what Dad does. So got all the tools he's collected over the 80 years he's been working. A lot of templates and all that he uses for all the different wheels and tractors and stuff he makes. It's a terrific arrangement and really good space. I tell you, it's a great space around here. And yeah, just some of the planes he's built. So yeah, they're terrific. They're incredibly well done. So you got all the woodwork, and I've done another video, the bomber Dad built with his Apex, rotary mates. So that's a paddle steamer Dad did up. It works. It's on remote control. He rigged it up on an old homemade remote control setup. So the old rudder, and it's got an old dodgy brother radio control set up in it from an old plane. So that's all in there, all homemade stuff. And yeah, he's actually done a miniature of the shack. See? It's actually a miniature of the shack itself. It's awesome. Even got the benches inside. Have a look at that. Even got the benches. I'll put my phone in there if I can. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and even got a little bed in there. But yeah, terrific. Really, really well done. So and that's where he does all the messy jobs, he says. Does the welding and does all the welding and all the lathe work that's involved with making the woodwork. So this is all stuff he's had for many years. Just collected bits and pieces. Oh, it's all second hand, of course. All the home drill presses and everything like that. Yeah, so it's terrific, and he's actually into the walls. You'll see the walls on this side. He's embedded old wheels from the old pumps and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it really is a terrific place. Come and visit. It's amazing. Really is amazing when you think about how much work is gone into this shack. All brick, like incredible. Just incredible amount of sheer loads of tons and tons of concrete. Then you look at the floor. Like this would be probably 8 meters long, probably by eight wide, and some of this floor is over a foot thick, or it's got with the gravel fill and all that. So most of the floor is 10 centimeter slab all the way through. So he mixed all of it by hand and in segments. You can see the segments all by hand in a wheelbarrow. So I can't imagine the hours and time it took. And embedded things into there. So yeah, and you can see the rocks. What he's done is he's found a lot of rocks with old. You can see them. You can see those rocks with a lot of old. I've gone blank what they're called, but it doesn't matter. Some have got skeletons in it from it's amazing, some of the rocks. The rock patterns are amazing. There you go. Yeah, that would have been an animal back in the day. And yeah, really is terrific. Yeah, it's terrific, isn't it? So I'll just walk through some of the models that Dad's done. So there's dozens of them, many models. So you just see. So some of these on my other video, but that's okay. They're worth looking at. They're amazing collection of stuff. Yeah. Graders is just incredible amount of detail on those graders. This is homemade. This is not some bit of the old Dick Johnson. I love that one. You did that one for me. And you got all the jigs, tractors up here. Amazing, absolutely terrific. So yeah, it's amazing. Terrific place to work. It's always cool with the breeze coming up the hills. So, and he's brought a couple of other things. So there's petrified wood, I think it's called. So that's obviously wood. Now it's rock. And you can sort of see a lot of that's all creek bed stuff from millions of years ago. See it there. So yeah, and that's what it looks like from the house. It really is a terrific thing, amazing thing. So yeah, no worries. And there's old Tellybean Mountain. We climbed that. We climbed up there the other day, which is good. Yeah, so it's nice and green at the moment. It's not normally like that. Anyway, so that's a tour of the old shack and what Dad built. Took him about 18 months, and yeah, and he did it all in an old ute.